Okay, everybody. This video we're doing today is kind of an update to well, not exactly an update, but the last video I did, we got it right here. SAPA, Missouri SAPA on their attack, this man, save it. And the reason why, if you haven't seen this video yet, go check it out. That way you'll have an idea what's going on in this video. Well, one of the reasons why it's pressing the issue so early before in this video is because now what we have coming out is Senate Bill 1033 here in Missouri. And basically what this is, it's the bill's been filed by Representative John Rizzo. He's a Democrat here in the Kansas City area. And basically what this bill will do, among other things, is take away the penalty provision in SAPA, which would basically render it a worthless resolution. It'd no longer be a law with an enforcement mechanism. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is I kind of got just caught wind today. Let's see. Here we had Governor Parson tweeting today, about 8 hours ago now. But when I first caught it, he had this thing, Back to Blue, National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. And very strange because at the same time, of course, or pretty much at the same time, we just have Senator Rizzo come up with Senate Bill 1033, which strips away the enforcement mechanism from SAPA. And this also happens to be called, let's see if it shows it on here. I might have to back up a little bit. Let's see if I can find it on here. Let's go back. Let's see. Here we go. The repeal of these provisions shall be known and cited as the Back the Blue Act. So here you have Governor Parson coming out with Back the Blue, and you have Senator Rizzo coming out with his Back the Blue Act, which basically will put an end to SAPA, Second Amendment Preservation Act. And so I happened to reply to Governor Parson here. I said, interesting how you put up this Back to Blue tweet just as Senator Rizzo, Democrat, introduces Senate Bill 1033 to Back the Blue Act, which strips the enforcement mechanism from SAPA. You backing this also? Answer now and your voicemails won't be overloaded because we're spreading the word. Well, let's see. Obviously, let's see. Then I also put in here, perhaps SB 1033 is what you meant by things we can correct. How about that, Governor? We'll show you this video clip real quick.
He signed the Second Amendment Preservation Act back in June. But now Missouri Governor Mike Parson admits it needs some work. Police officers across the state are speaking out against this law. They're worried about getting fined or even sued for enforcing federal gun laws. In fact, some police departments have stopped working with federal agencies on cases involving guns.
There's not an officer around that I know that wants to take anybody's guns away from them. It's just this House bill handcuffs law enforcement.
Yeah, except you want the penalty provision taken out of SAPA. Right. Okay. Anyways.
Governor Parson says it'll be up to state lawmakers to make any changes to that law.
We'll just have to see whether they're willing to do that and see if we can find some solutions. But I think if there's things out there we can correct, we just got to figure out how to move forward on this without causing a problem for the local levels or the federal agencies.
Jackson County, St. Louis, and St. Louis County are suing to overturn that law, but a judge is allowing it to take effect while the case is being argued in court.
Okay, so basically you can see what they want to take out is the enforcement mechanism that makes SAPA SAPA. You take that out, then it doesn't mean nothing, and it's back to business as usual, right? Before SAPA became a law. And so when Governor Parson says there are things correct, the only thing he can really be talking about is taking the enforcement mechanism out of SAPA, which is we see now is what's going to be in Senate Bill 1033, which Senator Rizzo introduced. So basically, I just asked him, Governor Parson, I says, SB 1033 is what you meant by things we can correct? How about an answer, Governor? And then I put, doesn't look like you're going to answer. So I guess your voicemails and emails are going to get overloaded. So basically, that's what's going on with that. And again, from the former video is where I, showcased Senator Schatz and basically put him to task. Since, well, let's go to this one. Since, I asked him to address this problem with the law enforcement officers, and he never really did anything. He never answered me back. I actually doing a little post on his Facebook page. So I said, Governor Parson does a back to blue tweet as Senator Rizzo introduces SB 1033, the Back to Blue Act, which strips away the enforcement mechanism from SAPA. That's why I've been asking you about how you're going to deal with these LEOs, law enforcement officers. You and Governor Parson have one thing in common. Neither of you are proactive when our rights and liberties are being threatened. This should have been throttled by now, Mr. Senate Pro Tem. Get the job done. And I figure I'd come over here and let them hear about it on Twitter also. So what do we got here? Okay. Yeah, I got several things going on here. Also, basically, I just asked him the same thing here. I said I put it here on his Twitter, same thing as I did on Facebook, asking the same thing. Let's see, I had to cut it in two pieces here. Man, I hate about Twitter. It chops everything up so much, man. It's a freaking dumpster fire. I can't stand it. But I guess if I'm going to do these videos, I got to stay active in it. But yeah, I basically just answered him the same thing here. I said, yeah, Governor Parson does back blue tweet as Rizzo introduces the Back Blue Act. That's why I've been asking you about what you're going to do, how you're going to deal with these Leos, and of course he never answered me. You and Governor Parson have one thing in common: neither of you are proactive. Should have been throttled by now. Get the job done. Yeah, same thing. But basically, yeah, it's kind of what's going on right now. Is you got the Police Chiefs Association. They coming out against SAPA. And they want to remove the enforcement mechanism from it. And now you got this bill, and we knew it was coming. If you watch the last video, told you this is all going to happen. And the thing is, though, is right now the Missouri Sheriff's Association, they're active last year in trying to stop it. They're taking a back seat because sheriffs get elected. We got elections coming up. So what's going to happen, you'll probably be seeing in some videos before long, is we're going to be making calls to those sheriffs, and we're going to make them stand one way or another, where you stand on SAPA and everything like that, because they're going to get dragged into this, especially with election coming up, because these guys are playing for keeps. They want to get rid of SAPA, and so, hey, we're going to have to fire back. But, yeah, that's just, hey, this might actually be a pretty quick video. I just want to let you know what was going on there, and I'll put that bill down below in the show notes and any other information I can get. And all I got to say is thanks for watching. And if you like what you heard, spread the word.